One could call Iowa head coach Lisa Bluder's retirement crazy timing, but I would actually call it incredibly sensible timing. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is now on to the WNBA. The Iowa program won't be the same in the wake of that. Now, maybe it gets built because of that, but it's a natural, changing of the guard time. But however, Bluder's legacy will be cemented in some ways by what happened with Clark, right? And Caitlin Clark took to social media to congratulate her former coach, where she said, simply, no one better at building a team. Thank you for believing in me more than anyone. Enjoy retirement, coach. Very much deserved that via the announcement from Iowa. And I think the part about thank you for believing in me more than anyone else is what's really important there, because that probably helped Clark immensely. We've had some discussion on this channel about Clark's relationship with Christy Sides, the Indiana Fever coach, and what Sides said. And I want to be clear about something. You guys have to realize this. Clark has the power in that dynamic. If there is actually a problem with Sides at some point, and I think the reactions to Sides' comments were premature and an overreaction, and some patience needs to be shown. But let's say it ever gets to a point where there is genuine friction. Clark is the heavy here because of how much attention she's brought to the league, how much power she has in that dynamic. So that is something that needs to be realized. However, the coaching she got from Lisa Bluder is a big reason why she probably is where she is, in the sense that believing in me more than anyone else. We've never seen really anyone on the women's side, at least, have the green light that Clark does. The trust that Clark had to just do her thing. And I think that's where some of the reaction to what Side said came into play. And I don't believe Clark is going to be put, on a leash or anything like that. I think she's going to be allowed to play in the WNBA. Sides was just asking for tweaks to the game, an expansion in the game. But if Bluder didn't say, go do your thing, I'm sure Clark would have succeeded wherever she went. She's too talented for that not to be the case. But perhaps she flourished and thrived because of that coaching she got from Lisa Bluder. So if you're Caitlin Clark and you see where you are now, of course you're going to want to look back at who helped you get there. And, Bluder probably is going to get more flowers as a result of the timing of this decision. And I'm not saying there was anything behind that. It just probably was time in her mind. But given, the WNBA is about to debut with Caitlin Clark, and obviously she's no longer in Iowa, the two things of those coming together is going to make sure that Coach Bluder is recognized as we watch Caitlin Clark blossom on the next stage.